Next at 6, radio malfunctions and confused leadership help make a perfect storm in the Uvalde massacre. What every police department can learn. You're watching NBC 5 News at 6.
Well, scrutinized for his response during the school shooting in Uvalde, that district's police chief, Pete Arredondo, is speaking out for the first time. Now, with his attorney at his side, Arredondo responded to questions from the Texas Tribune by phone and in writing, and he is defending his actions during the deadliest mass school shooting in Texas history. Maria Guerrero breaks down his interview and has reaction.
Embattled Uvalde ISD Police Chief Pete Arredondo sharing his side of the story to the Texas Tribune, emphasizing a coward he's not.
He said that he did everything he believed he could do to try and save the children and the teachers in that school.
The paper took his version of events of the massacre at Robb Elementary to 7 law enforcement experts. All but one said there were serious lapses in judgment. We asked criminologist Alex Del Carmen.
This is going to go down in the books as what not to do.
Starting with who was in charge. DPS says it was Arredondo and that he made the wrong decision keeping police back for over an hour.
Chief Arredondo is adamant that he did not give anyone any orders at any time, and certainly did not ask police to hold back or delay in any way trying to get the shooter.
Arredondo assumed that some other officer or official had taken control. He took on the role of first-line responder. Del Carmen says as the first senior ranking officer there, he was lead.
FBI could show up, SWAT team could show up, and then other tactical units may actually take over. But the first few seconds, the first few minutes is the chief.
Is that something he should have known?
It's part of the protocol.
Also protocol, confronting the shooter immediately, not waiting, and having radios on hand. The 29-year vet purposefully raced inside, leaving 2 radios behind because he wanted both hands free to hold his gun.
I cannot find a justifiable reason why today's law enforcement professional period would leave the radios behind in a critical incident where every second counts and information is absolutely essential.
The district's top cop also revealing once in, he didn't have keys to the locked room. They don't carry them. The reinforced door couldn't be busted down, so they spent 40 minutes waiting for, then testing keys.
It's just unconscionable that as the chief of police, that he did not have a master key to get into that classroom.
Del Carmen calls this more than a police failure. It's infrastructure, security, and protocol failures lawmakers must address.
The lives of these little kids the loss of their lives should not go in vain.
Maria Guerrero, NBC 5.
Well, shortly after the shooting, Chief Arredondo was sworn into the city council in a secret ceremony. Now, he did not appear at its first open meeting and did not tell the Texas Tribune whether he'll step down from either leadership position.